Hey guys, it's Laura here from Little Lights by Laura, and I wanted to pop on here tonight because I just finished making a first birthday t-shirt, and I realized after I got done with it that I probably should show you guys how I made this baseball work for me. So the client wanted it on a white t-shirt, which is, of course, ideal for a baseball raglan, and the downside was I needed to put a border around the ball, and if I could choose if I want it to be red like the laces, but I really wanted it to be black because I wanted it to match the other letters. So I thought I would show you guys how I separated the ball from the laces essentially. So let me walk through what I did. And if any of you know a better way to do this, please comment below. Tell me. Show me your ways. Teach me. Okay, so I'm just going to go here. I'm going to choose the baseball. This comes with the Silhouette software. We all have it. And I'm just going to make it larger so you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it, and I will explain why I did that here in a second. And then I'm also going to go ahead and fill the color in. Now I'm doing this because I'm going to be tracing it, and I felt as though I could get a better trace if it was colored in. I'm only going to select the laces for the trace and hit trace, and then I'm going to move this to the side. Now I'm going to zoom in and show you. I'm going to grab my knife tool and I'm just going to slice this off on all four ends, and I will also show you why I had to trace it in order to cut it and not just cut it directly from the image that they provided. Okay, now I can get rid of this, and I can get rid of this. Okay, so now I just have my laces. The reason why I duplicated is because I am now going to, well, actually, hold on, let me get ahead of myself here. I'm going to group these together so that they stay in the right position. I'm going to color them red. I'm going to scoot that over here. Okay, so my duplication is because of this. I wanted to right click on this and I wanted to ungroup it, and then I want to right click again and I'm going to release my compound path. I want this outside circle, so I'm going to delete this. Alright, so for this I'm going to go to my offset tool and I'm going to do my internal offset, and I'm going to click apply, and then I'm going to select both circles, make that a compound path, and change my color to black, the line and the fill, and then there you go. So obviously my laces don't match up perfectly, so from there that's pretty simple. I can just kind of come up here, and when I'm doing heat transfer vinyl, I definitely kind of let there be a little tiny bit of overlay, and the reason for that is because it shrinks when it heats up. So this ball I need to make a little bit smaller, or I could have made my laces bigger, whatever. And then I can just kind of wiggle it with my arrows and get it how I want it to go. So I'm happy with that. So let me show you guys why I did it this way, because I know that might have seemed like a lot of excess steps, but here's why. So if you remember, this is the original one that I pulled from the library, and I'll just fill it in red because essentially we would want the laces to be red. But like I was saying, I didn't want the circle to be black. So I thought, okay, well, I'll ungroup it and then I'll release the compound path. And now I'm going to go back and put no fill so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I thought, cool, I can just pull the laces. But that happened. So I thought, okay, that's not going to work. So then I went up and I grabbed my knife tool and I went to go cut. But unfortunately, I'll zoom in, the cut basically just went through this solid piece because essentially that's what this would cut out. It was thinking that, well, not thinking, the Silhouette, this baseball that I was using was basically being treated as like a whole, even with, releasing the compound path. So for me, this wasn't very efficient for my time, because if I was going to go about removing the laces this way, I was going to have to delete a bunch of points, and it would have just taken forever. So, and see, it wouldn't even have done what I wanted it to do, because these points are on the laces, not around the perimeter. So that is exactly why I needed to trace it. And very important with this video too, the way that I traced it. So if you recall, I didn't release the compound path before I traced it because that allowed for it to stay together as one unit. So there you go. I hope you guys found this helpful. And like I said, if any of you have a better way to do this, please comment below, let me know. And also too, if you guys want any other tutorials, I know I ask you this in every single video, but if there's ever something you want me to show you guys how to do, please don't hesitate to comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and come check me out over on Instagram at Little Lights by Laura. Thanks, guys.